Quartz Hill students. My name is Joy Gonzalez, and I am part of the journalism utility staff, and I am gonna do a podcast for you guys. Today it is currently Thursday, August 24th, and it is 8:26. So today's topic, I actually wanted to talk about something that's been happening recently with some of our students and some of my peers that I know, and I know that some teachers do seem to be bothered by this. So, schedule changes. I know most of you really don't like the fact that your schedules are being changed, maybe because you no longer have the same lunch with your friends, maybe because you don't have the same classes, maybe you had already situated in the classes that you wanted, and all of a sudden, boom, you have a schedule change, you have to start all over. Talking from experience, it actually happened to me. I had a whole schedule change. I got misplaced everywhere. My classes changed, my periods changed. I had already been accustomed to the class that I was in, the people that I was around with. I already had my friends in there. I knew the teachers, and it was honestly, from my own experience, I think it wasn't hard. Maybe because of the idea that it was like the first week of school, but I know some of you are still being changed your schedules right now, actually, or maybe a day ago or two. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to talk about you guys. This podcast, that's what it's for. That's why I signed up for a podcast. I want this podcast to be where you guys hear your voice out, where you guys just tell me things that you want to be heard of. Like, for example, maybe school lunches, maybe events that you want more in Quartz Hills. Maybe it's even some teachers. Maybe it's students. Maybe, I don't know. But I want this podcast to be somewhere where you guys find like that space where you can talk, where you can relate, probably not just to my own experiences, maybe to other peers that I might be having along soon here in this podcast as special guests. But I just want you guys to know that you guys are not the only ones. Trust me. I'm a senior in Quartz Hill High School. And just in general, this senior year, I know it's a lot for a bunch of students, especially for our seniors, knowing that there's college apps coming up soon. There's going to be our events, grad night, like tomorrow, senior sunset. Friday, senior sunrise. I know that there's going to start to be a lot of pressure on our seniors. I know for juniors, this probably is going to be your toughest year. I hope not, but I just wanted to talk about your guys' schedules. I know that sometimes moving a schedule can be hard, knowing that you had already chosen your classes and all of a sudden you get put into random classes that probably you didn't want, or maybe it wasn't something that you necessarily chose, and all of a sudden, boom, you're there. But I just want you guys to know that most of this is happening simply of the idea that there's no more space in much classes. Because I know, for example, my classes, what used to be my fourth period was crowded. There was a lot of kids in that class. Same thing for my sixth period. I had a bunch of, classes were either between too small or too big, and if they were too small, they would have to be combined to another class that had more space, and if they were too big, they had to be split up. Which is why I think that is. Some other reasons probably could be that your A through G requirements are not fulfilled, especially for those seniors. But if I say just talk to your counselor, I know counselors can't help much right now, especially since they do have a lot of things going on and schedule changes is not their priority right now, and they already advised not to do it either. But yeah, just I don't know, go through it, and maybe just know that the reason for your schedule change is probably for something better, and if it wasn't, then speak up. Don't feel afraid, even though maybe some counselors can't do anything about it. Just speak up, try. You don't lose anything trying, and I just hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the 2023 and 2024 school year, and know that this podcast will be for Court Hill students, and I will be wanting to hear you guys' input on what it is that you guys want to hear, on what it is that you guys want to tell me or like hear more about or just if you guys simply want to talk, just reach out to me and tell me, hey, can I like be in your podcast or something. I'm more than happy to have you, and we can choose on a topic. And yeah, that is it for this week's podcast. I know I wanted to talk about schedule changes because I know that's something that's been affecting most of the students and maybe some administrators too. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Be safe, be responsible, and if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out to your teachers, counselors, administrators, or even your peers. And I hope that if you guys ever do need something, you guys know that you also can reach out to me. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a nice day, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.